welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a part 2 to my apartment tour, and I wanted to show you guys a nighttime version of what it looks like when it's dark out. It's also the holiday season, so I have all of my Christmas decorations up, so I thought it was the perfect time to do a little sequel. There are also some amenities that were closed during the time I filmed my first video, so I wanted to show you guys around as well. But before I start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post a lot of New York City vlogs, reviews, tutorials, and all of that. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications to see when I post. Don't forget to also like this video if you enjoyed watching, and leave any questions for me in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So this isn't going to be like a fully detailed apartment tour because I kind of covered everything in my previous video. So if you haven't watched that, I will link it up here and you can check it out. But yeah, let's get started with my nighttime apartment tour. Okay, so let's start over here in the kitchen. Our door is right over here, so as soon as you enter in, the kitchen's gonna be to your right. And I personally love my kitchen in the nighttime because I love how these backlights look against the walls. There's one on each side and it just instantly elevates the look of the kitchen. I think they're just LED strips that were pre-installed in this apartment, but you can probably find it online if you wanted to do the same for your kitchen and just stick it behind the walls. So like I said in my apartment tour video, my kitchen is very white and neutral, but I like to add some personality to it by adding a pop of red. I was gifted this beautiful Staub Dutch oven by my family. It's a little cute tomato shape and I believe it's limited edition, but I'm not sure. Honestly, it's such a fun addition to the kitchen and I just love how unique it is. I actually moved my Le Creuset that was here inside of the oven because I just like how the Staub looks so much better on top of the stove. I also leave my Our Place pan out because I use it pretty much every single day, and the teapot that you guys saw in my previous video is also here. I got so many questions on where I got this teapot, and it was also gifted to me, and the brand is called Mackenzie Childs. It's a really cute pattern and I love how the red knob over here just ties back the pop color in my kitchen. I just love how gorgeous these backlights look against the tiled walls. I feel like it really elevates the look of the kitchen and I always turn it on when guests come over. And here is a view of outside the window from my kitchen. I'm gonna turn off the lights so that you guys can see the view a little bit better. Let's turn it off. I love how even the kitchen has this floor-to-ceiling window. It definitely creates a mood when I'm cooking and I see all of the lit up buildings outside. The window also opens up. Gonna crack it open. It only opens a couple of inches because we're so high up. It's actually perfect for when I'm cooking because all of the smoke and bad air just go out here. So we open this quite often. Yeah, I personally love kitchens with windows, and this huge one with this view is definitely a plus. On this side, pretty much everything is the same except I kind of rearranged some stuff, and I also got a new gooseneck kettle. So this Meg kettle is mainly what I use when I'm cooking, but I recently bought this Fellow Stag kettle. This is the EKG kettle, and I use it specifically for when I'm making pour over coffee or even tea. I used to use a very affordable one from Bodum, but I decided to jump on this deal during Black Friday, and honestly, I'm so obsessed with it. It looks so aesthetic and just goes really well with the rest of my appliances here. Okay, so moving on to my favorite part of our apartment, which is our living room. This is where the gorgeous L-shaped floor-to-ceiling windows are. I honestly love the views here during the nighttime. This is also where most of our Christmas decorations are up since it's the main living space. So I just turned off some of the lights so that you guys can see the view up close. So this is the view you see from our entryway, and on the left side over there is the Manhattan side, and this side is mainly Queens. But I honestly love this part of the view because it's unobstructed and there's nothing blocking our view because we're so high up. If we move on to the right side of this pillar, we do see some buildings here, and that's just other high-rise apartments in this area. And we also have a nice view of the highway, so if anyone's wondering about the traffic, we can give some real-time updates. So this side of our living room is pretty much the same. That's Sung's standing desk where he works, and we also had to move some plants around here because of our tree. And then we have our couch and coffee table next to that. I already shared in my previous video, but this UGG blanket, so soft and I can't live without it during the winter time. If you're thinking of a nice gift for someone for Christmas, I would highly recommend this one. We also switched our pillows to these ivory corduroy pillows. I got these from Amazon and I just thought the ivory was a little bit more fitting for the holidays, but it can also work for the rest of the year. And on top of our coffee table, we have some scented pine cones. These are from Home Depot and a huge bag of these were about $5. These are cinnamon scented and I love them so much. It makes our entire apartment smell so warm and spicy, and it really makes a nice Christmas touch. And then next to that, I have these roses that Rose Forever gifted me. Has their logo over here. And I just love how the black velvet contrasts really nicely with the white marble table. And then moving on to our bar cart over here, this piece honestly just makes a statement by itself. It's so beautiful and I love the brassy gold hardware. I just added a clear vase with some string lights inside to give it a little extra decor. We also have these big branches on each side. These were actually from our wedding. We took out the real flowers that died already, obviously because it's been a while and they died, but we left the branches because I thought they were nice decor pieces, especially for the winter time. And next to our bar cart is our beautiful tree that I'm so proud of. I just get so happy every time I look at this. I feel like it looks especially beautiful at night with the lights from the buildings outside as well as the lights from the tree reflecting onto the window. So we got a real tree that Sung picked up from Home Depot. I believe this is 6 to 8 feet. I wanted something a little bit taller because as you can see, we have a little bit of room before the ceiling, but we also didn't want the bottom of the tree to be too big and take up so much space. Most of our ornaments are a set from Target. We wanted kind of a champagne theme, so there's a lot of golds and silvers. And we have a little lion and a lioness. I like to say that's me and Sung. This little cute ornament here we got from an Etsy buyer when we ordered our table number signs for the wedding. And this one Christina made for us last Christmas. So cute. Our star topper is from Home Depot, I believe, and I am especially proud of the tree this year more than last year because I bought these ribbons off of Amazon. These are like wired mesh ribbons, and I looked up how to add ribbons to a Christmas tree, and I feel like it turned out really nice. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm pretty proud of it. And then our tree skirt over here is from Amazon. This is like a white furry tree skirt and I feel like it makes this whole corner look very cozy. Now we have some gifts under the tree already, but honestly I have so much to buy still and it's kind of stressing me out. And Sung also picked up 2 of the red poinsettia plants. I think they were only like $2 each and I'm hoping they last until Christmas, but I do like the pop of color in this area since our tree doesn't have much color. And then on top of our media console, we have some candle holders that were gifted to me every Christmas by Sung's mom. These are from Vilroy and Bach and they're so cute. There's just subtle lights that come through from the tea light candles that are lit up inside. And I love how these colors contrast very well with our white media console. So moving on to our mirror, this is where we hung up our stockings. It has the initials for our names and I bought this from Target last year. I also stuck the little head props from my bachelorette party on top. Just thought it was a nice funny touch. The bottom of the mirror here, we have a little nutcracker. Got these from Macy's on sale last year. I'll try to find the link, but I'm not sure if they still have it. And this car is from Target. And then right next to the mirror is our garland. We decided to put it up in this little hallway. This one is not real, but it's from Home Depot and it came with all of the ribbons and decorations and lights on it. I love how it makes a little entryway for our hallway over here. We actually stuck 3M hooks on each side of the wall so that the garland had something to hook onto, and they've been doing a good job with holding it up. And then going into the bathroom, honestly, very minimal changes here. This Jo Malone diffuser and candle was originally on top of our TV media console, but since we have the candle holders there now, I put it in the bathroom and honestly, I smell it so much better in here since it's just more of an enclosed space. And this one smells really good. It's lime basil and mandarin. I also got these new bathroom mats from HomeGoods and they're memory foam, so it's super cushiony and feels very durable. And we also went with the gray color to just match our floor and all of the other bathroom accessories we have in here. Okay, and then moving on to our bedroom. There aren't too many changes here from my previous video, but we do have some new stuff that we added. These two artworks are from Decor and they sent it to me to try out. And I thought these designs were really cool and it just looks really nice against our walnut dresser. We also added some pine cones in here as well. It's from the same bag as the ones in the coffee table and it makes our room smell very spicy and cinnamony. And this over here was one of our wedding gifts and I thought that this was so clever and cute. This is basically like a wooden plaque and it's the sound waves of our first dance song, which is Best Part. And it came with this card where you can scan the QR code and it'll just direct you to the song. Just thought it was so thoughtful and sweet. Then next to that is our puree pot and this was gifted to us by Sung's family. This is an air purifier that doesn't need any filters because it uses some kind of blue light technology to decompose the harmful air particles. And I love the blue backlight. I feel like it just looks very fancy and high tech. So the light over here turns blue when the air is good, green when it's okay, yellow when it's not good, and red when it's bad. So we like to just keep this in our bedroom to check the air quality since this is obviously where we sleep. And then of course over here is our trusty LG styler. I actually made a full review video on this, so if you haven't watched that, I'll leave a link to check it out. And then here is my little nook area. This is my vanity and my desk. And we have the really nice floor-to-ceiling windows over here as well and the unobstructed view. I love working here at night because obviously the views are amazing and the view just kind of makes me feel a little bit more peaceful. During the daytime is also great because this is where I do my makeup and the natural lighting is just amazing. Since the windows are so big and the views are unobstructed here, it actually makes our room appear bigger than it is. Let me just turn off the lights so you guys can see the full view. Yeah, so this is the view that we get. And even with the lights turned off, it's very bright. It doesn't bother us at all when we're sleeping because we can still sleep without it being pitch dark, but just love these city lights and I really like how we have this in our bedroom. Okay, so now I want to show you guys some of the amenities in our building. In my previous video, I showed you guys little snippets of whatever was open, but a lot of them were still closed during that time due to COVID. And now all of them are opened up, so I wanted to show you guys around. I also filmed it during the nighttime to go with our theme, so let's start with the terrace. So this is what our outdoor terrace looks like during the nighttime. You can see the whole Manhattan skyline from here and it just looks so pretty. I can honestly never get sick of this view. I love how the views aren't obstructed by anything and sometimes we just come down here and have a drink, enjoy the view, and just get some fresh air. This over here is a game room and it just opened up earlier this year and honestly I'm so happy that it opened up because I love coming down here when we have friends over so that we can play pool, have some drinks, play poker, cards, and all of that. It's a great room to just hang out in, especially with a large group of people because we live in a one bedroom and the space can get kind of tight. We also have a medium room, which is like your own movie theater. I personally never came down here to watch a movie, but I really do want to host a movie night one day with friends. Also, there's a little kitchen area if we wanted to bring food and drinks, so it's actually a really nice space. Then of course we have our lounge area. I kind of showed this in my previous video, but this is what it looks during the nighttime. I like to come here and edit my videos. It's a really good spot to study or do some work in, and the ambiance is also very chic and modern. And here's the gym. I showed you guys the gym last time, but this is what it looks like during the nighttime, and on one side there is a view of the skyline with very large windows. You can admire the view while you're doing cardio, and the subway also passes by here, so sometimes you make eye contact with people on the train and it's a little bit awkward. Our rooftop pool is closed for the season, but here's some clips I saved during the summertime after sunset. You also have the skyline views, there's a couple barbecue pits, and we really try to spend a lot of time here during the summer when it's actually open. So that was pretty much it for my nighttime apartment tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this little festive video. Let me know in the comment section how you guys like to decorate your space for Christmas because I'm always looking for inspo. Leave any questions in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I will leave links down below of everything I talked about in this video, but a lot of them are also in my first apartment tour video, and I'll leave a link for that video in the description bar as well. But as always, thank you so much for watching and staying tuned, and also thank you so much for showing me a lot of love on my first apartment tour video. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in my next one.